Super cool.
Target. I actually wanted to tell you a quick story before I said anything because back in summer 2005, you played at Tom's River Fest in Tom's River. I was in middle school at the time, and my friend over there, her and I were at your concert. My dad took me, and they had you can go in and out, and you didn't have to get stamped. So my dad gave me his ticket to get her into your show.
Oh, that's so nice.
So I snuck her into your show. I was like, do I tell anybody this? I'm like, oh, no, I gotta say it. It's a funny story. I was like 13 at the time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Beautiful Soul Tour. That's crazy. It's a long time ago.
A while ago.
But anyway, so you took a bit of a break between Technicolor and now, and you spent a lot of time writing in Nashville.
Right.
How has that influenced some of your new music?
Well, I think the Nashville songwriting camp was just kind of it was sort of the catalyst for me getting back in and starting my own project. I got a call from Shane Stevens, who's a songwriter friend of mine, and he was like, we're doing this thing down in Nashville. It's like pop music meets country music, and we want writers from around the country to come and write. And it had been like a year and a half. I wasn't really doing anything musically. And I was like, oh, that kind of sounds interesting. Maybe I'll go check that out. And what happened was really inspiring. Like I met some incredible writers. I was writing some of the coolest songs I've ever written. And I think that kind of was the driving force for me to get back into the studio and start my own project. So I flew back to LA and I was like, called up all my friends. I'm like, I'm doing a new project. Let's start.
Do it, yeah. As a big fan of country music, I appreciate that because I, again, love country music. But we talked about you took a bit of a break here. Yeah. What were your nerves like before you released your new song?
I mean, I was just anxious. Like, I was just ready to, by the time it was go time, I was like, all right, we got to get this out. And it's funny because I didn't know what it was going to be like to re-engage with the fans. It had been, like you said, like a few years. And, they proved me. I was a little sort of skeptical of, like, how they were going to react. And they blew me away. They hit me up. They were like, we cannot wait for the music, DM me, like, when is it coming out? It's been like the most loyal fan base for many, many years. And it's just great to have that, as an artist. So.
And now the way you distribute music now is so different from the beginning. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Have you kind of worked with it and made it kind of an advantage to you?
There's definitely some like pros and cons. I think, with the new system, I think people are still trying to figure it all out. But streaming music is sort of like the new sort of platform and the new way that people do things. And there really aren't any rules anymore. Like people ask me, like, are you doing a full album? I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm doing one song at a time right now. I have about 5 or 6 songs that I'm going to release this year, but whether I release them one at a time or as like an EP, I still don't even know. People ask me. What's really cool though is that you get like immediate feedback with the power of like social media and these Spotify playlists and stuff. Like you get people that hit you back and they're like, this song sucks, don't put this out. Or we love this song, like when is it coming out? So you get sort of an immediate reaction from the fans. Whereas years ago, with the traditional labels and stuff, it was just like months of research and it wasn't that immediate, So it is a cool thing.
Now, with the video that goes along with your new song, I am a huge Originals fan, so when I saw Danielle Campbell, I got so excited. What made you choose her, and what was the chemistry between you two in the video?
I just wanted somebody who was comfortable behind the camera and was also comfortable doing what I was proposing for this video, which is like this super intimate relationship that takes place over years, and we had to shoot it in 2 days. So to ask somebody to do that, you're like, hey, nice to meet you. We're doing this cuddling scene in bed. It's like you have to. And she was a total pro, and she just, you could see like how at ease she was behind the lens. She's done it before, and I wanted an actor, like a real actor. Oftentimes when you make a video, you don't get somebody who's had a lot of acting experience, and it shows. And Danielle's phenomenal. She's a great actress, and I really think it lent itself to this really authentic, honest-looking relationship that people could relate to. So I'm really happy about the video.
I just want to thank you for your time and enjoy your show. Welcome back to Atlantic City.